Welcome back. We actually have a decent day out there tomorrow. Sunshine to start, then increasing clouds. But around this time tomorrow night, it's going to be a little bit nasty with either areas of rain or even snow falling in parts of the state. It could come down heavy, especially in the higher elevations. This morning, we had a little bit of a coating, maybe on top of the grass, on top of a parked car. This photo coming into us from Jeff in Staffordville. There is still a flood warning for the Connecticut River in Middlesex County. And the reason why is the Connecticut River is a little bit above flood stage. Just a reminder that a lot of our rivers and streams are really swollen. Also, there's a freeze warning in effect for the Connecticut shoreline, just to remind farmers or anybody who did any early season gardening that tonight it could be cold enough to damage some of those cold sensitive plants. You know, if you've got daffodils, don't worry about them. They can usually handle this kind of cold air. They're used to it. Temperatures tonight, they're in the 30s to around 40 degrees, but I think we could drop back into the mid 20s to around 30 for inland Connecticut as we head towards tomorrow morning. A couple of flurries are out there right now, but this is the main event. You can see that storm approaching Chicago right now, bringing snow to Iowa, and this big streak of snow heading across the country and eventually all the way to us in Connecticut. Mainly clear for us tonight, kind of chilly out there. Again, lows in the 20s to around 30 degrees inland, mid 30s for the shoreline. Tomorrow, sun to clouds. There's a chance that maybe a late day shower sneaks in, but I think it's more likely to hold off until tomorrow night. So here's the morning, 10 a.m. Still seeing that sunshine, 2 o'clock, but then here come the clouds. Let's say between 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. from west to east. That's our start time. Beginning as rain for most of the state, maybe starting as a mix or snow in the hills though. But then watch what happens as we head through the evening. We're going to cool it back down again, and we could see additional inland areas start to flip over to snow. Some of you might be sleeping while this happens and not even get to see it. But I like what this computer model is doing. Can you see up through the Connecticut River Valley through about Hartford how there's this rain line where it's a little bit milder in there? I think that elevation is going to play a role, and this does a good job of showing that. This is all gone as we head towards daybreak on Saturday, at least the heavy stuff. I still think there will be some lingering light rain or snow showers into the day on Saturday. Most of the rest of the day is dry. It's just a little bit damp at times, and I think we keep a lot of clouds around. So right now, I think that's an easier forecast for the southern half of the state, anywhere between nothing to upwards of an inch. Along the shoreline, we're just expecting rain at this point. But it's a tougher forecast for the northern half of Connecticut. Why? Because we are so close to that rain snow line, and where it does snow, it could come down heavily for a brief period of time and really add up fast. Some of our computer models are showing the potential for some power outages right along the Massachusetts border and especially north of the Connecticut border. So we're going to have to keep an eye on that, especially for those snow totals again in the higher elevations of northern Connecticut. So there's a little bit of wiggle room again because we're right on that line. Either way, tomorrow night's going to be wild, whether it's rain or snow, gusty breeze. Heading into Saturday, temperatures in the mid to upper 40s. The good thing about an April storm is that usually you can just let it melt. Sunday, lots of sunshine, beautiful day, highs in the low 60s. And once again, unsettled as we head through next week with several chances for rain. I know Matt Scott and Dan Amaranti are going to be pouring through all the latest data. They're going to have an updated forecast for you tomorrow morning on the Fox 61 Morning News.